And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And getting to start, Tylor Megill.
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
So just about set now. And now for the Marlins, Jon Berti. And a foul ball. Next pitch is popped up. He's got it. One down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Garrett Cooper.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
No score, just getting started. Top of the first. On the ground, right side. Loves it on the dive. And very nicely done for the out. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Cooper at second with 2 down. Out to short. Lindor picks it up. Over to first. That's the 3rd out. Marlins leave 1. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the first, and today's starting pitcher, Sixto Sanchez. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Next offering is down low.
1 strike.
Strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And that one handled. Fires over to first. One up, one down. Here's the Mets lineup now. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year. Currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Well, you know, this lineup sees it as very important to put the ball in play, Boog. I mean, this is an age where strikeouts are up so high and guys are swinging and missing, going for the fences. But if you can increase that contact rate, you can be a dangerous club. You get more guys on base, and then all of a sudden, when that big swing comes through, you're plating more runs. So we'll see if this pitcher can get some soft contact, let the defense work behind it.
Got him. And there's two away. Two outs, base is empty. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Gets it to first. Escobar out of the play. That's the third out, inning over. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Scoreless after one. Second inning set to go. Here's the veteran first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. The pitch. To the right side. A dive. Nice stop. Over to first. On the money. Nice play. So up next, Jesus Sanchez at the belt and fires. And now 2-1. Line to left. McNeil pulls it down. Two down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Nick Fortes. And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing for the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back. Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso, one of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
And now it's going to be Jeff McNeil. Good contact guy, good defender. Tap back to the mound. Over to Chisholm. There's one. On to first, and Aguilar. It's a double play. Two outs, base is empty. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. To third. Nice grab. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
Well, that's cat-like reflexes over there at the hot corner. Nice job of making that play and ending the inning.
Back here at the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Avisail Garcia. Here's a 1-2. And now 2-2. Here's a 2-2. And fouled off. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. In the air, right field. And he pulls up on it. And that's a hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Out to center. Jankowski drops steps, heads back on it. Hauls it in for the out. John Birdie at the plate.
John Birdie.
Next offering upstairs.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Runner on the go. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And that gets all the way to the wall. Garcia headed for the plate. He will score, and the Marlins have the lead. 1-0.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
One down. Here's Joey Wendell. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's the left fielder, Garrett Cooper. That one ripped. Could be extra bases. Birdie around third, and that rolls into the corner. Run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead. It's an RBI double, and it's 2-0.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line, and there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Man at second here with 2 away. Jazz Chisholm now. Next pitch is outside.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So a good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Next offering is in for a strike. Cooper at second with 2 down. Out towards left center. Lindor should have this one. Makes the catch, inning over. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 2 and the Mets nothing. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. The wind of the pitch.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
To first, 1 up, 1 down. Tomas Nido at the plate. Here comes a pitch. And a count 1-2. The wind to kick the pitch. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. 1 down, base is empty. Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year, and they inch closer. It's 2-1.
Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
And now, Travis Jankowski to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out.
The third baseman, number 13, Luis Guillorme.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Luis Guillorme.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here in Queens. And now the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Jankowski coming in on it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. Hauls it in on the warning track.
The batter, the catcher, Nick Fortes.
2 outs, base is empty. And at the plate for Miami, Nick Fortes. Kicks and deals. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. So he leaves the yard to left. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 3-1.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Abisail Garcia up to the plate. Now this is blasted way back there, on its way, gone. Avi Garcia hits one out. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 4-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Jacob Stallings now. Time called now as the pitching coach makes his way to the mound. Couple of relievers warming up out there in the pen. That's a base hit, and that turns the lineup over.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now the shortstop, John Birdie.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Chris Bassett gets handed the rock out of the pen, and he'll do his best to keep this close.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see. Just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And he deals. Fought off foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one fouled off. Stallings leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Popped up. Escobar makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 4-1. Welcome back. Bottom 4. Now it's J.D. Davis. On the ground to first. Aguilar takes it himself, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And next for the Mets, Eduardo Escobar. And the pitch.
Escobar.
And there's a foul ball. The pitch. And there's a ball. And the righty deals. That's hard hit on the line. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And a pitch. And it's fouled away. The next pitch misses. 2-2. Righty to the plate. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
3-2 now. Swing and a base hit. Jeff McNeil stands in. Righty delivers. Tapped softly on the ground. Chisholm handles. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Mets strand 1, and they trail it 4-1. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Marlins, Joey Wendell. And that one is lifted in the air. McNeil brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Now back, left fielder, Garrett Cooper.
Now the left fielder, Garrett Cooper. And here it comes. And now it's filled up. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Takes it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
On the ground. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from.
Dives and he can't hang on. And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. 1 left for Miami as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. 1-1 now. That one missed. And a pitch. Ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. Lindor retired.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And here's the catcher, Tomas Nido. He's already homered here in this one. The 3-1. Foul ball. In the air, right side. And that is foul. Nimmo at first, one gone. Sanchez over to first. Nimmo gets back easily. Here comes a 3-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down. Now, Travis Jankowski.
Number 16, Travis.
Ground ball up the middle. On to Chisholm. That ends the frame. 5 innings complete. It's the Marlins 4 and the Mets 1. Back here in Queens. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Next pitch is downstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground and puts the squeeze on that, and there's 1 down. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. The wind and the pitch. Next offering misses down and away.
I got to count 2-2.
2-2 down. Liner to second. It picked on the hop. And they put the tag on him for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Avisail Garcia. And now it's even up.
For a guy that's been swinging the bat well all game long, that was a pretty ugly swing right there. I'm sure he'll tighten it up on this next pitch.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Marlins 4 and the Mets 1. Welcome back. Now the third baseman, Luis Guillorme. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a line drive caught.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Davis.
Now it's J.D. Davis. Kicks and fires. And 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Up the middle. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. So 2 down now. And here is Eduardo Escobar. So now 1-2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first. And that is the inning. Mets. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Jacob Stallings. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Next offering is way upstairs. And now 2-2. And another ball. The pitch. And he walked him.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
The pitch. Runner on the go. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Fly ball down the line. That drops in, plays it on a hop. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. And now here is Joey Wendell. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball popped up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Garrett Cooper. On the ground to third. Off balance feed, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Marlins 4 and the Mets 1. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. Here's a 1-1.
That's the ball.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
And a 2-1 on the way. Swing and a ball hammered left field and out of here. Pete Alonso takes him deep, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. And now it's 1-2. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. Nobody out. Lindor has a chance to tie it. And it's even up.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And that one gets down, fair ball. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise. With their bats.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Sixto Sanchez won't go any further tonight, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Cole Sulser. He last pitched 2 days ago. First and second, no outs. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. Right-handed reliever. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. To third, tag, got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
And the tying run is on base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms or free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. So first and second with 2 outs. Travis Jankowski up now for the Mets. Right side. Chisholm handles the chance. On to first. And that is that. Mets draw closer thanks to the home run. It's now 4-2. Back here at the ballpark. And here is Jazz Chisholm. Left-hand batter waits.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Over to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
The first baseman, number 99, Jesus.
And now it's Jesus Aguilar. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. Next one misses. And the count is even 2-2. The wind of the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Didn't quite have enough. And here is Jesus Sanchez. Gonna count 1-2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And the Marlins down quietly, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Anthony Bender. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. Luis Guillorme digs in now. The wind to kick the pitch. Softly hit to third. Fires across the diamond, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Miami's bullpen with some action. Anthony Bass appears to be warming for Don Mattingly. Stays alive. Next offering is downstairs. And down on strikes. Out number 2. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Stepping in, Eduardo Escobar. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Chisholm settles underneath it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 4-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Trevor May. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Marlins, Nick Fortes. And that one wrapped foul. 3-2 now. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Jankowski racing over to make the catch. Avisail Garcia, the next up for the Marlins for the 4th time tonight. Out towards right center field. Nimmo under it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Jacob Stallings, the next up for the Marlins. And a count 1-2. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Marlins. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Anthony Bass hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Pete Alonso.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Jeff McNeil now at the plate. Here's a 1-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
The tying run at the plate. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. And the batter now, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And that one gets past the catcher. And the runner holds. Now all even up. Stays alive. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So they're down to their final out. So up next for New York, Tomas Nido. Mets going with a pinch hitter, Mark Canha. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
Is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Another outing, another save. That's his 20th of the season, and this was a good example of why they rely on him so heavily in these close games.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon.